condominium. He assaulted two female residents there before fleeing into the woods and being apprehended by Brookhaven police a very short time later. He was sentenced to serve 8 to 15 years in prison, but on August 3rd of 2020, he was released. And here, just about 45 days later, he committed a nearly identical offense.
Mills sits in jail for this latest offense. The Oddities have advice for everyone.
Have a plan if anything ever were to happen, because it happened to us, and I never thought it would happen to us.
Now, will sit in jail until his trial. The family says they're asking the community to come out, so when that court case happens, they'll have support so that Mills will never be released again. Live in Brookhaven, Bobette Yates, CBS 46 News.
Bobette, thank you.
Whitler explains police say the man has done this before.
Police say this is a homeowner's worst nightmare, and the man they say is responsible for the home invasion has done it before.
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
This video shows the moment Brookhaven police found Jimmy David Mills. Police say Mills broke into a home in the 1600 block of North Druid Hills Thursday afternoon. Officers say Mills opened an unlocked door, went inside, and pulled back the curtain as a woman showered.
I mean, really the stuff that nightmares are made of.
A young child was also in the home at the time of the invasion. According to police, her husband tried to fight Mills off, but Mills stabbed him in the face and stomach. The couple called police, and Mills ran off. A witness showed police where Mills was headed.
As he was running from that scene, he tried to force entry into a different house.
Get on the ground!
When investigators found him, he was shirtless several houses over. Police say they have a record of Mills breaking into homes dating as far back as 2015.
When he committed an almost identical home invasion, in that case he entered into a condominium.
2 women were home at the time.
He was armed with a knife and assaulted those women, then fled into the woods.
Thankfully, the most recent people police say fell victim to Mills are okay, but police encourage everyone to make sure their doors are locked, even when they're home. Alex Whitler, Fox 5 News.
Museum in Fort Worth.
2 B-17s were going down, one in flames, the other one just in a dive.
A few days after the B-17 crashed into the German countryside, Manriquez made headlines in the Fort Worth Star-Telegram.
Wife clings to hope that Raul Manriquez is alive.
But Frances Manriquez knew just how tough her husband was. After all, she'd been reading about it for years.
I'm surprised to find as many articles as I have found about him.
Manriquez first appeared in the paper in 1933 as a standout Northside High School football player.
They used to call him the Galloping Ghost.
His son, Richard Manriquez, says the shifty halfback was only 5'5", but what he lacked in size, he made up for in toughness and speed.
He could stop on a dime and give you change.
Manriquez was so good, the Hispanic community threw a party in his honor the following year. The Mexican consul at Dallas was a key speaker.
Somebody doing a campaign ad for Congress.
Now Osama bin Laden and is too silent as our cities and our nation's flag burn. Joe Biden is too weak to be our commander-in-chief.
Reserve America PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
What else are they lying about?
I'm John Ossoff. My business investigates corruption all over the world. And this is corruption. I approve this message because I'll ban senators from trading stocks. Period.
We actually discovered a homemade explosive device that was not detonated. At that point, when we pulled back,
Polk County police officers backed off, and the bomb squad moved in. Units from Floyd County and the GBI responded, sending in their robots.
so they can go in and kind of get an overview of the situation before they actually send an agent from the bomb squad in to examine the device.
Investigators say there were 3 pipe bombs, a live one that had to be detonated on scene, one that had been detonated previously, and one that blew up, injuring 28-year-old Matt Nixon, who lives here.
Nixon was airlifted to Grady Hospital with injuries to his legs and hand.
I don't know if it's one finger or two fingers that's missing, but a finger is missing that it was blown off.
These things must be pretty dangerous.
They can kill you.
Detectives believe Nixon was in this shed when the explosive went off. Investigators could be seen going in and out of the building, oftentimes bringing out bags of evidence.
It's been crazy over there all day, just people in and out, and at one point they had the road blocked off.
Amanda Drought watched the frightening scene play out from her front porch.
When the bomb squad pulled up, we were kind of nervous. It is scary knowing that was like that close.
Police say they're still trying to determine what Nixon intended to do with the explosive devices. In addition to Floyd County and the GBI being out here, the FBI is also assisting in this investigation. In Polk County, Denise Dillon.
That I was scared, and I fear for my life.
We have not heard from Sheriff Victor Hill. If we need to demand in Clayton County, which is a majority African-American county.
According to the incident,
have gone up dramatically during COVID-19 restrictions.
More changes tonight to the
red carpet's a little bit smaller this year. Dead by midnight. Real nice place to park scooters. Blocking up a walkway. And this person parking in front of a wheelchair ramp. What the hell?